Hello YouTube, my name is Alex Lowry and I am an autistic speaker and advocate for autism. I'd like to thank all of you who have subscribed for subscribing to my channel. Now, I did make a couple of videos in my late teens where I spoke about anxiety and how it affected me. I made one video when I was 18 and another one when I was 19. The video when I was 18 I went into more detail and I spoke about the real issues that I face with anxiety, and in the second one when I was 19 I went into less examples and less detail, but that one I aimed to make more professional looking as well. Yeah, the picture quality wasn't fantastic, but it was pretty well edited and I used different scenes, had a voiceover and stuff like that. So as a whole I was pretty satisfied with the second video, even though I didn't go into as much examples of anxiety as I'd have liked to. This was at a time in my life when I was filled with so much stress and anxiety because I was simply worried and afraid of what others would think of me. And this led to so much stress and fear, honestly. I'll link both of these videos in the description, or I might put them on the side of the screen somewhere. Now, I recently had my 30th birthday and I felt like it might be a good time to reflect and look back on my younger self and think about what has changed and some of the progresses I've made. Another thing that's quite exciting to know is that I've actually discovered a way to time travel. So I have found a way where I can go back to my younger self and speak to him. And I think that's very, very exciting, honestly. Now, I'm not going to tell you how I did it because it's a secret. And I can't have too many people knowing how to time travel, so it's just going to be something that I personally know how to do. So I'm going to travel back to when I did the second video. Now, thank you. Hello, Alex. What? That's impossible! Yes? That's right. I am you. I am 30-year-old Alex from the future. What? That can't be. Really? No. Surely not. That's the best beard I can grow in 11 years? Really? Well, technically it's been 10 years and 9 months. So, I see I'm still as pedantic as ever, at least. I guess you really are me. Plus, 13 days on top of that. Now tell me, why are you here? I'm here because you are in a bad patch in your life. I know this better than anybody because I am you. And I have been in just the exact same position that you are currently in. Well, really, you can do this. You can help me overcome my anxiety. Overcome your anxiety? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that will never happen. You're going to have anxiety for the rest of your life. Well, I mean, obviously my life isn't over yet. I'm not trying to imply that I'm going to die in a second or anything, but so obviously I can't know for certain I'll have it for the rest of my life, but I'm pretty extra certain it's not going to go away. I can say that with a fair degree of certainty. However, with that said, I can still teach you ways to help manage your anxiety and about ways in which can certainly help. Nothing is going to outright make it go away, but there are ways which can help you. I tend to worry when I make social mistakes or when I miss things that everybody considers obvious. I really worry that everyone's going to be paying attention to me and thinking, Alex is so stupid, why did he not notice that? And I tend to be really worried and anxious about what everybody will be thinking of me, and I worry that everyone's attention will be on me instead of anything else. And yes, I know, I've heard it all before, everybody makes mistakes, Alex, that's what they all say, and you can't, not every mistake I make is going to be because I'm autistic. I know, I've heard it so many times now. But the fact of the matter is, it just doesn't always help me much knowing that. I make loads of mistakes, and I just don't buy that all of them are normal. I feel like some of them are most definitely not normal. Some of them are mistakes that nobody else but me would make, or nobody else that has a disability would make. Okay, maybe sometimes they are normal mistakes, but how am I supposed to know if a mistake is a mistake that anybody else would make or it's not? I don't always know, and it just makes me really, really anxious when I don't have evidence to prove that it's a mistake that anybody would make. This day, I still make stupid mistakes. I wish I could tell you that they've completely gone away, but they haven't. I still make some stupid mistakes to this day. And I cannot not guarantee that all the time they are mistakes that just anybody would make. But I have learned something over the years. I think you're focusing too much on the wrong thing. I don't think the attention should be on what other people would think of me, but rather, does it actually matter? You shouldn't be thinking, is this normal? Is that normal? Would just anybody do this? Or am I extra stupid for doing this? Like, I don't think you should be thinking about that at all. Because it's not actually very healthy. Maybe it's normal, maybe it's not, but the question should be, does it actually matter? Like, so what if you're the only person that would do this? Does that actually matter? You have a diagnosis for a reason. And sometimes your condition is going to come out. I think it's important that you learn to accept and embrace who you are as a person, and that is the key to helping to overcome this particular anxiety. Autism is who you are. It's a big aspect, it's a big part of who you are. Maybe not your whole being, but it is a big part of what makes you who you are. And I think it is important to try to learn to accept and embrace this part of yourself, rather than constantly trying to shush it away and be like, and trying to try too hard to be normal and trying too hard to be like everybody else. Because at the end of the day, what even is normal? And is normal such a great thing to strive to be anyway? Normal is overrated. You know what? Maybe you have a point. Maybe I've been looking at this the wrong way all this time. Maybe I need to learn to accept and embrace who I am as a person, instead of constantly focusing on what others think of me and when I'll stick out like a sore thumb. Maybe I'm focusing on completely the wrong thing here. Exactly. Thank you so much, old me. Come on, I'm not that old. Well, either way, thank you for coming. I'd like to ask, how is my life in the future? Do I succeed in life at all? Do I have a successful life? You do make it in your own way. You will always need support from others, though I can't pretend that you won't, but you do succeed in your own way. I can't tell you too much though, because no one should know too much about their future. Goodbye, goodbye, bye old me, bye my friend, bye, goodbye. I will never get used to that. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please do check out my other videos and hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and hit the notification bell to be notified of future videos. Now, thank you for watching, take care, goodbye for now.